We're here, by the way, Charles Martin III, spontaneity or continuity and script supervisor. We're here with one of the best actresses that I got to work with.
Oh, no, don't listen to him.
Yes, we got one of the best actresses for Savior. Now, this is Janel. She plays Vanessa.
Hi.
And Vanessa, we're going to get you into this role now. How has it been with the Savior, with Charles and the rest of the crew here?
It's been really fun to work with everybody. Everybody's been very professional, and things have run very smoothly. And it's been easy to work with the actors and everybody else. So it hasn't been, it hasn't been that hard to work because everybody made it pretty smooth.
We got in this conversation before. How do you get yourself into the role of Vanessa? How do you get that feeling of it? I mean, we can't spoil today.
Yeah.
Obviously, how do you get that role into Vanessa?
I mean, it depends on what week it is or what scene. I mean, I have the character built up, like who she is, who I am, from an early age. Maybe I started her at like 5 years old, and I went through certain milestones in her life, and I just used different things in my own life and her life that I created, and then I imagine that I'm in the moment or in the place, and then depending on the week or the scene, what emotions I need to use, I'll do things that get me into that state of mind, like music, plays, people, events. So that's kind of how.
I mean, I can tell you right now, especially you got into those roles, and we've talked about this before. I can't even spoil, but a few weeks ago, you actually were in a scene that was so highly volatile. How do you get into that? Like, oh my God, I'm ready to tear somebody's,
The same way. The same way as like getting into a depressing, sad scene or love scene. It's the same way. I mean, she's always the same character at baseline, like who she is, the events in her life, and the other characters. Mostly Clyde is the one that I've really built into who she is. Yeah, it's just kind of the same thing for that specific scene. Being kind of in the moment, also feeding off of the other actors a little bit, but also using her mentality, like how she reacts, and using just imagination, music, things like that. Sometimes if I don't have something in my own life sometimes I'll make up a scenario in my head that will bring me to that state, like, something bad that happened to someone, or, something good, or, like, I'll make up a scenario in my head, and, like, I'll believe it's real for those moments. So that's kind of how. It's not one specific thing. It's a few different things that, and I think my acting school helps a lot in terms of the sensory exercise at Strasberg and everything. My teachers there, help a lot with that kind of stuff. So.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Break a leg today and get
Let's
into the
go to bed.
Yes, and with the coffee, #1, baby.
Coffee.
Yes.
Okay, I better be sad now.
Yeah.
Thank you.